Hey guys. So I'm gonna do a movie review today of a movie that's, you know, sorta out of my repertoire of movies, but it's a movie called Serena, starring Jennifer Lawrence and Bradley Cooper. You may be wondering, Sam, why are you reviewing this movie? Well, let me tell you. I like to look at Bradley Cooper's face, and I think he's a pretty wonderful actor. So anything that he's in, I will more than likely see. And since this movie disappeared like for 2 years or something, it was filmed back in like 2012, when they did Silver Linings Playbook, and I guess Jennifer Lawrence got casted in this role and was like, ha, let me get Coops. So he's like, yeah, sure, whatever. So then they filmed this movie called Serena. And I would say the rest is history, but, it's not much of history when it just, like, drops off the map for years and years and years. It's interesting, I guess. It starts off really boring, and then it gets progressively less boring, but note how I'm saying that it's still not good. It's just not as boring. The first, 10 minutes literally have no point. I don't even know why they filmed it. Didn't make any sense. Didn't explain anything. This movie just, hops right in there. Bradley Cooper plays a guy named George Pemberton, who's a logger guy, and set back in 1929 in the Smoky Mountains in North Carolina, and he's trying to build shit. And that's just how the movie starts. You don't know anything else besides that. He's building shit, and they want to get it done. And he's having problems with it, apparently. I don't know. And then, he's chatting with some woman who I assume is his sister. They don't really ever tell you it's his sister. Maybe they did. Maybe I missed it. I don't know. But from what I remember, they don't mention that it's his sister. I'm gonna guess that it is. And, he's, chilling with his sister, just chatting about how logging is intense, or whatever they talk about in North Carolina in 1929 with their sister. And, Jennifer Lawrence, rides on by some stallion on some white horse in the distance, and Coops is like, boom! Hells yeah! I'm gonna go after her. So he hops on some horse, in a suit, in some nice suit. Who hops on a horse in a suit, first of all? But whatever, that's just okay. And so he rides over to her, and she's like, dude, what are you doing? And he's like, my name's George Pemberton, with this accent and all. He's like, my name's George Pemberton, and I think we should be married. Quote. I swear that is what he said. And she's like, and then they ride off into the sunset, pretty much, more or less. And yeah, it was like they rode off into a forest or whatever. And then they get married, and then they bang, which really has no relevance to the film, but they do. I feel like I should tell you guys this because they show it so many times. It's like, alright, we should get married. They get married, and then they bang. Well, and then they discuss something. I forget what they discuss, and then they bang again. And then Coops and Jennifer Lawrence are having a discussion in a bathtub, and he jerks her off in the tub, which is the weirdest scene I have ever seen in a romance movie. It was weird. You're just like, why? Why is this happening? Oh, in a bathtub, okay. So then that happens. And then, she tames an eagle, which was really a hawk, but whatever. They say it's an eagle, it's an eagle. Serena says it's an eagle, guys. And then he gets real stoked about that, so they bang again. And then some things happen, nothing really worthwhile. He finds out that his right-hand man is, trying to sell him out, and you know, they don't like that, and so Coops kills him. Spoiler alert, by the way. Sorry, guys, forgot to tell you it's a spoiler alert. As if you're gonna see this movie. Let's be honest here. Yeah. Other things happen throughout the film, like Bradley wears a really nice coral shirt, and his eyes are really blue, and they look good, and he looks good, so that's a thing. He knocks up some Cherokee woman, and Jennifer Lawrence is like, no, cool, dude, it's fine. You know what? Whatever happened that's in the past, and it's me and you right now. And Coops is like, cool, my new wife doesn't care that I knocked up some lady. Yeah. And then a little bit later, Coops knocks up Jennifer Lawrence, and then she loses the baby, and she goes crazy, and I don't think he really knows how to deal with that type of crazy, so, you know, he just kind of lets her do her thing and be crazy in the distance. And all the while, you know, he's, you know, about to go to jail because he's doing some bad business with his logging in Brazil and in North Carolina and stuff. I don't really know what's really going on with that, but all I know is that they have some books with all his money things in it, and they're like, you can go to jail for this. So he tries to keep it under lock and key, you know. And then, yeah, so some guy takes those books and, like, gives them to the sheriff of the town. And, Coops is like, dude, Serena, yeah, I'm gonna go to jail. They took my books. And, she's like, no, it's fine. It's me and you. It's me and you. We're gonna get through this. So she hires this guy that's throughout the whole movie, pretty much. And, he kills him. And, he, like, Sweeney Todds him. He, like, takes a razor blade and just, like, and this guy's just, like, you know, choking on his blood and shit and dying, and that's a thing. And, oh, Jennifer Lawrence finds out that, Coops is giving his baby mama money, and she really does not like that. And so she sends that guy, that Sweeney Todd's people, to kill baby, and probably mama, but for sure baby. And Coops don't like that either. And he finds out that, you know, she's doing that, so she's like, if you love that child more than you love me, then kill me. And so then he, like, chokes her out and then, like, lets her go before she dies and grabs his gun and goes to find baby and mama. And Jennifer Lawrence is just, like, waiting for him to come back, as if he will come back after she almost tried to kill his kid and stuff. But Sweeney Todd guy's still on the loose, about to kill him, so, you know, Coops has got to go save the day, so he does. And the Sweeney Todd guy ends up getting Sweeney Todded by Coops. Yeah. Oh, in the whole movie, Coops is, like, hunting a panther, by the way. A panther. In North Carolina, because they roam there. I know, guys. I know panthers roam there. Come on. Yeah, so finally at the end of the movie, you know, when he's about to get thrown into jail, he goes to the forest to find this panther, and he sees it off in the distance. And he, like, takes a shot at it, and he hits it, but the panther ain't dead, so he, like, whips out his freaking Bowie knife, and he's just like, and he's, like, skulking through the forest, and then all of a sudden the panther comes charging out from nowhere and just, like, clops down on his jugular vein, and then they both die, because Coops, like, stabs the jaguar in the stomach, and then, yeah. And then they take him back into town, and Jennifer Lawrence is, you know, in the house, and she sees his dead body, and she goes even kookier, and sets the house on fire, and dies. The end. That's Serena. It's on video on demand, if you guys really want to watch it. I mean, for the ladies, you know, Coops is in it, and rugged Coops is a nice Coops. And for the dudes, you know, if you really want to watch Serena, Jennifer Lawrence, you know, she does stuff. Yeah. Also, you know, guys, if you want to watch a bunch of dudes cutting down some trees, that's a thing. You know, maybe it'll inspire you to go be a lumberjack later in the night or something. I don't know. But yeah, that's what I saw today, and it's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be, but it's also not good. You know, it's just kind of there. Uh, there's some really corny lines though, really corny lines, like actually cringe-worthy corny lines, and I can't handle them. Like when Jennifer Lawrence first finds out that she's pregnant, she just walks up to Coops and says like, "I have your child inside me." Oh, oh, did you have to word it like that? Like, can't you just say, "Dude, I'm pregnant"? Woo! No. I have your child inside me. It's creepy. I couldn't deal with that either. Yeah, their accents were all wonky. I don't know what they were trying to do with it. I mean, I guess I could kind of see what Bradley was doing with it, but not really. I don't know. Part of me thinks that he is, like, practicing for Rocket throughout the movie, because he kind of sounds like Rocket sometimes. And then at one point, I swear, he doesn't even attempt to do the accent. He just gives up. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But what I'm saying, in the end, not as bad as I thought it was going to be, but it's also not that great. And, that's where I sit with Serena. So out of stars, I will give it like a 2 out of 5, mainly because Bradley Cooper's face is all up in that movie, and I like it. So yeah, that's a thing. Yeah. I hope you guys like the movie review. I know it's been a while, and I keep saying I'm gonna make a comeback, and I really mean to. I do, I swear. I need subjects. That's the thing you guys can do. Give me some subjects to rant about, and I'll do it. If you guys have any suggestions, of course. If not, I guess just don't say anything, because most of the time that's what happens anyways. That's the thing. Yeah. So, as always, if you enjoyed this review, click the like button. I appreciate that. If you want to watch my last review, which was, I believe, Midnight Meat Train, also with Bradley Cooper in it. So if you haven't noticed, I'm on a Coops kick lately. You can click over here, and you can watch that. If you want to subscribe, you can like click over here somewhere, and do that. And yeah, that's the thing. Bye guys.